Hi guys, and welcome back to Climbing Daily. On today's show, we're gonna talk about alpine climbing, sport climbing, and Sean Bailey decides to grade a boulder a 9B?
Welcome back, Teresa. Last week, you were in bed, possibly potentially dying. Am I right?
I was so white. I turned your collar for like 5 days solid. So bad.
Well, welcome back. I'm glad you're back with us.
Thanks. Anyway, on to the news, where Sean Bailey has sent the Grand Illusion. Sean Bailey, who until a month ago never climbed a boulder harder than V14/8B+, now has made the second ascent of Grand Illusion, a V16/8C+. He was working the problem alongside Daniel Woods and Jimmy Webb, but he didn't need much time to take it down. On his third session on it, and on his first try from the bottom, he was able to send it. Sean said that it's about 25 moves out of a roof with no rest, a ton of power endurance pump with the crux at the end. Okay, so 8C+ boulder, first ascent by Natalia and Coleman this summer. But then Sean Bailey proposed the grade of 9A+/9B, so like a sport grade for this 25-meter boulder.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a sport route, but he has said, look, it's long, it's 25 moves. If it was into a vertical sport route, or if you're going to grade it like that, that's how hard it would be, which is interesting because it just shows that sort of 8C+ level, like how hard that is. It's insane. The Mellow videos are awesome of that climb.
There's one coming out of him. There should be one, because he also sent earlier this month another 8C+ that we totally missed, by the way. We? I think so.
Apologies, 8C+ world. But nice one, Sean. Now, this is one of my favorite times of the week because we get to see the true waddiness of pro climbers in our 9A roundup. Let's kick off with Leto Cave, who is 18 years old. He's just sent underground, an 8C+/9A in Arco, Italy. Despite being a strong indoor climber, Leto has only had about 10 days on real rock. He describes the route as a dream come true. Tanguy Merad has climbed his third 9A, Condi di Cioc. Initially, he struggled on the bottom moves, but focused on bouldering training, which gave him the edge. Returning, he could do the moves and sent the route quickly. Finally, 19-year-old Gio Pratti has climbed Biological in Arco, Italy. This is his first 9A. He tried it for 4 days and he's been training like a maniac to get the climb sent. Another news show, another 9A roundup. Look, I sort of get the feeling that here in France, we're in lockdown, right, already.
Yeah.
And the reason we're here in the office is because of the rules with work and the bubbles and all that kind of stuff. But pro athletes might not soon be able to climb on real rock. So I think this is the last hurrah. Like, everyone's getting in there. Have you sent your 9A before lockdown?
In here.
I meant 9A. That counts. That definitely
counts. Everybody dreams about them.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, somebody who has taken her opportunity before the lockdown in France is Nolwen, and she sent an 8C+ in the Rami Roll. Last week, Nolwen Berthier managed to climb her second 8C+, La Flûte en Chantier, in the Rami Roll cave in the Verdon. The route is an aesthetic 40-meter line, and it's an overhanging prow with tufas bolted by Antonine Rhodes. We caught up with her to find out more.
First of all, because it's a mega king line. When you saw it for the first time, you just want to climb. The line is amazing. Clearly, I get up in the morning just to climb some route like this. This route was definitely not my style. Lot of tufa, a lot of big move, even some knee bars. It was a real challenge.
Nice one, Nolwen. Sending the project right before lockdown. Good timing on that.
Yeah, it is. Imagine the pressure of that one, knowing that like you've got a couple of days and you come back, you're going to be weaker. I couldn't handle it. I go to pieces. I choke. Now, big mountaineering news hasn't really been in the news recently, and that's really to do with lockdown. However, today we've got news of 2 big ascents. Husband and wife team Jeff and Petrie Wright have made the first ascent of K6 Central and then traversed over for the third ascent of K6 West. The mountain is 7,155 meters high and is located in Pakistan. It's been a quiet year in the Karakoram due to the coronavirus, and the couple are taking a year-long break from work to focus on climbing. This could be the mountaineering send of the year. Also in Pakistan, French climbers Simon Welfinger and Patrick Fien have made the first ascent of the 6,951 metre south base of Sani Pakush. The 2,500 metre route has been graded at ED+, with sections of M4+, and water ice 4+. They took 5 days to summit, and it's possibly only the second ascent of the peak. I love it when we hear some mountaineering news, and it has been really, really tricky recently. Those big mountain areas, the Himalaya, Pakistan, people just couldn't get there. I said in that voiceover that the husband and wife had taken a year off from climbing. A bad timing, guys. That really sucks for a sabbatical. However, having said that, they've done this magnificent first ascent. So I guess good timing.
Good theme. Back to the US, where Isabelle Faus ascent an 8B plus boulder. Isabelle Faus has done her third 8B plus this summer, the Emasculator, in the Dick Cave. The link-up is a V10 traverse into Daniel Woods' Circle Jerk. The boulder has a total of 40 moves. We caught up with Isabelle for a little chat about her send.
Emasculator is a link-up, and it connects kind of a few boulders in this cave. The original arete that was there is a V8, V9 called Bag of Dicks. And then we put up a traverse that goes into it that made it 8A, and that's called Wheel of Dicks. And then Circle Jerk, technically, that starts on Bag of Dicks and busts left into another boulder. And what I did, I guess, is technically Wheel of Dicks into Circle Jerk. I just was psyched to try because we climb there a lot. It's an amazing line. It's like so fun. I mean, when I first, there's like kind of a section that's down climbing, but once you try it, you're like, wow, that's like the funniest down climbing I've ever done. So I was really psyched because the climbing on it is just impeccable, and the movement's like just insane. So I was like very psyched to try.
Cheers, Isabelle. Now, Teresa, you actually spoke to her. I've never actually met the lady. What was she like?
She was so stoked to talk to me about this boulder, and it has 40 moves, so it's a long traversey going around down climbing boulder, and it was good to talk to her.
You know how much you hate bouldering?
Yes.
Would you hate bouldering if it was 40 moves long, or would it be a sport route for you?
I think this is great. I mean, 40 moves. I do think it's long, so should it be graded as a route?
Who knows? It's back to that Sean Bailey thing.
Yeah, exactly. But like, should there just be a new grading system?
Oh, don't say that.
Shall we propose one that makes sense with no letters?
Oh gosh, I tell you what, people
with no letters and
no letter. You want a no letter grading
and no
system?
plus or minuses.
Right, there we go.
Like the Australian one, 1 to 30.
Okay, so we want a new grading system for long boulders without numbers or letters. There you go. Crack it down below if you've got any ideas for that. That's it for the news. 9B counter done.
So all the 9Bs that you missed.
Yeah, I screwed up last week because although you put it Seb 1's ascent on the digital counter, I did not put it on the 9B counter. So
he gets a point.
Seb gets a point. I've actually lost. Where's Seb?
I feel you should get a point and a half though.
You want me to give him an extra point just because I forgot it?
No, a half a point because he graded it like /+.
That is true, but he's on the fence. I'm not going to give him a point for being on the fence. Seb, step up, man. Just grade it what you want to grade it, buddy. Unbelievable. So Seb's in.
Yes. Then Sean Bailey.
8C+.
Yes. He gets 2 points though for box therapy and Grand Illusion.
Okay, fine. So Sean Bailey on that. Should we also put him on the 9B counter? Because
he wants to be on the 9B counter.
He's claiming it's a 9B, right? So therefore we should do both, surely.
Well, he compared it to like first round, first minute. Okay. So probably should climb that instead. So then we can give him,
his 9B tick.
Yes.
I think it is a boulder, sadly, Mr. Sean Bailey. Yeah. But if you want to get on a rope and do it properly, we'll give you a 9B tick, of course.
What, clip every 2 meters for fun?
Yeah, exactly. Just do that. Just a bit of...
Is that it for the counters?
That's it. Done.
Yes. Let's
chat about shop stuff now. Teresa, we are sponsored. Well, Climbing Daily is sponsored by Arcteryx. You're wearing a very nice Arcteryx t-shirt. I'm representing the Arcteryx. And Arcteryx is back in stock and there's new arrivals. So if you've always been a fan of some quality gear, head over to the EpicTV shop and check out Arcteryx. And then 510.
Ooh, shoes.
New high angle.
Oh, the Angle Pro.
Sexy looking shoe, right?
Yeah. You want it.
I do want it, absolutely. It was a bouldering shoe. I need this in my life. But that is back in as well. So head over to the EpicTV shop. It's all on the homepage. You can click on links and see it from there.
Medias. What's up in your medias?
I'm grumpy is what's up in my medias because once again, I have to talk about a underage kid climbing harder than I will ever climb before. Now, this show is on our Spanish version of Climbing Daily. It's called 12-Year-Old Climber, Climbing 8B. Check out this little teaser.
Una vía muy de bloque, que todo se encuentra concentrado en la primera parte y cuando haces lo más duro tienes un talón que puedes reposar y después viene una plaquita un poco fina, más fácil.
If you're interested in seeing more videos from EpicTV España, there's a link down below. But that's not the only channel that we've got in a different language.
Yeah, there's EpicTV Italia as well. And on that channel, you'll find a video with Laura indoor training.
Yep, and then our French channel, Relais Vertical, they've got a training series going on, sort of a simple sessions thing. Basically, if you're interested in amazing content, then check out all of our channels, not just the English version of this. Is that cool? That makes sense?
That makes sense. And there's also like subtitles and stuff if, you know, you're an English speaker.
Yeah, if unlike me and you don't speak 5 languages and are incredibly well educated, then get on it immediately. It is time for comment of the week. And now our editor Flo, he mentioned to me the other day that I haven't been doing enough rapping on the show. I haven't been busting out my bars. Okay. You know I've been working on my bars often.
Yeah, I do hear them often. They're appalling.
Pretty sick.
Yeah,
Pretty bad, yeah.
Exactly,
yeah.
sick.
So today I'm going to bust out a rapping for comment of the week. So comment of the week. Yo, comment of the week. I feel like 80s. You got this film. It was good. Sort of, yeah. 80s sort of rap. I'm down with that. My comment of the week is from Berthier. And he says, so last week we got people to rate the top 4 climbers in the world.
Okay.
Down below in the comments.
Sport climbers, yeah.
He reckons top 1 is Hugo, followed by Teresa, followed by Matt, followed by Adam Ondra. Now, no one's going to dispute, obviously, that Adam Ondra is below the daily team.
Yeah. I mean, he should come climb with us.
He should come climb with us. We could teach him some things. But you're above me.
Matt, it's okay.
We can find it out if you
want. Yeah. Can we?
Maybe we can have like a climb.
I just feel bad for your finger.
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad for my ego, to be honest with you, because you will kick my ass. But thank you very much, Berthier, for that one.
About that comment, R.I.P. Papa. So R.I.P. Anyway, he said, I'm still putting Sharma in top 4. You forgot Chris Sharma.
Okay.
And like Alex Puccio and like Laura Rogora and like, you know, a couple of pretty good climbers.
I missed some climbers. It's the top 4. However, I don't think Sharma's in the top 4. Oh gosh, this is going to be massive. Okay, hear me out.
You don't mean that.
I don't think he's in the top 4 because I think this is a current top 4 and I don't think he's currently in the top 4.
Yeah, but he made it possible for these top 4s to be top 4s.
We're not talking about Hall of Fame here, though, surely. We're talking about, like, current crushers.
Okay, fine. Current bouldering crushers, and you cannot include yourself.
Fine, okay. I tell you what, then. Let's start a second down below comment. Greatest of all time climbers. Top 4 greatest of all time.
All time.
Comment below. Best one will get read out on the show next week. How about that? let the chaos begin. I think that's it. I think we're done.
What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend I shall be mainly sitting in my small studio, going for 1 hour long run and playing a lot of PlayStation. You?
I'll be fingerboarding. Because what else?
Baking?
Yes. I have been baking. I think I'll start making bread this quarantine because I didn't get into that trend last time, but I feel this time it caught up with me.
Can I put my order in for a sourdough loaf, please?
No.
Fine. Unbelievable.
Aren't you gluten intolerant?
I have some gluten issues. Yeah, sure. There's some problems. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Check out the links down below and we will see you next week.